Hi, I'm Arnold Reinhold. I'm the author of Switching to a Mac for Dummies. I've been using Mac since the 512 came out, which is almost 25 years ago. So I've been doing this for a long time. I think quality. I think, so many of the other products are designed to sell for as little as possible. Apple puts quality into it. It makes it easy to use. It makes it reliable. You can just relax with a Mac and not worry about stuff. Well, one big question always is, will I be able to bring over my data and will I be able to run my favorite applications? Moving data is actually pretty easy. Applications, it really is a case-by-case situation. The fortunate thing is that one of the most popular applications on the PC, Microsoft Office, also runs on the Mac. So moving Office stuff is pretty easy, and that's a good chunk of what a lot of people have to do. I think one of the things I strongly recommend people do is buy an external USB hard drive. Nowadays you can get a 1 terabyte huge amount of data storage drive for around $100, and it makes it much easier to transfer your data over, and then it gives you a nice way to take advantage of the backup software that comes with your Mac. Well, the biggest thing you have to decide is whether you want a laptop or a desktop, and that's just a matter of taste. If you want to buy a laptop, the Apple laptops, even the most basic one, are quite adequate for most people. There's no real need to go up to the higher end machines, unlike I think a lot of the PC products where the minimal machines aren't very useful. If you're going to buy a desktop machine, I think the biggest question is whether you already have a big flat panel display that you like. If you don't, then the iMacs are really a nice deal because it's all in one. If you do, you might want to take a look at the Mac Mini, which has a very small package, and then it will work with your monitor and your keyboard and stuff you already have. Save a few bucks. Well, it's the simplicity, and I think older people, aren't quite ready to deal with all kinds of antivirus software and all kinds of rules about what kind of websites you can visit, what kind of websites you can't visit. The Mac just makes it simple and reliable, and they appreciate that. The other thing I might mention is the Apple stores and the Genius Bar, which means you have a real human being to talk to if you have a problem, as opposed to trying to stay on hold for a person and who knows where, who may or may not know anything about what your problem is. Oh, you have to calm them down, because then they go around to all their friends and say, you got to go to a Mac, you got to go to a Mac, and they lose social standing because they're getting obnoxious about it. I mean, I think people who've tried it become very loyal and very enthusiastic about the Mac. Almost everybody I've talked into getting a Mac, and that's a lot of people, has been very happy for having made the change.